Surprise second Sunday stream on my channel. Decided I wanted to goof around a little bit more and thought it'd be interesting to maybe show off some of what I'm thinking about doing or working on or working towards. Do 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 do. Yeah, I suppose this is fine. But I do think I'm going to at least briefly run my behind back to Winterhold. One, to check in on the girls like any good parent, but also because I would like to make certain that I want to do a real quick equipment swap out. I do want to work both on one-handed and on archery for a little bit, since my Dragonborn has more or less mastered all areas of magic that aren't those specific ones. Like, that, if it's not restoration or conjuration, she's basically got it at 100. So it's time for her to actively branch out a little bit better. And a little bit more. So
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
oh, I can summon the puppy! Who the heck is Frimfaxi? That might be the horse. I can get replicas of the Dragon Priest masks. I actually really like the Clawtorks too. Here have these 6 war axes. And oh geez, what else can I give you? This branded armor I have for no reason. And this blade of Akavir, which currently looks like a mushroom, but looked like a septum earlier. I honestly think it looks like whatever the last thing you hovered over is. That's really confusing. Oh, you know what I can sell you that'll instantly take care of this this little minor problem we're having? Do 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 do. Lol.
Good day.
Okay, time to go do that to everyone else in town. Excuse me, fella.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Great, love that. Similar deal, my friend. I mean, other than the fact that you're giving me the opportunity to cosplay as the Sijik, which I think is hilarious, but... Fermina robes. Cool. I'm just gonna give you... this. Thanks.
Until next time.
And why all of this is important, I mean, there's a lot of reasons all of this is important, but part of why getting my speech up is actually really helpful
Take a look.
is that if I can max out my speech, I get a bunch more really freaking cool perks for enchanting or rather for purchasing purposes. And that can be to my benefit. Thank you for all that money. Oh, no speech increase.
Good day.
Okay, fine. We'll keep going. We'll get there. Hi, Sienna. I have to look at your mod page and see if there's any suggestion for what to do if you keep decapitating yourself.
A lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Because I do distinctly remember that being a thing that was originally on the mod page for you guys. For why the hell does Sienna keep decapitating herself?
I do what's necessary. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I think you're right that you have quite a few treasures in your inventory that I will be happy to take off your hands. But no arrows, you disappoint me. Bellathor has a better inventory than you. Just gonna say it. What we're all thinking. Bellathor's inventory is better. There.
All right, then.
But you do have some materials that are at least useful.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those stabbed shopkeepers.
I can barter with whoever I please, my friend. And there isn't a damn thing you're gonna be able to do to stop me.
Be careful.
Need something? The finest weapons and armor.
Do you have anything fun to sell me? By dark arrows. You really do more armor than weapons, don't you? That's fine. Totally fine. Just do me a favor real quick and buy this. Thank you.
Hi.
Is your partner perchance currently?
We should get cozy by a campfire.
In the
It's
shop.
bloody cold.
No. In Icebound Tomes, what can I get?
But just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. May I help you? So you wish to master the arcane art?
I mean, I'm curious if you have any spell tomes. I don't, but I don't actually think you sell spell tomes. I think you just sell regular books, which is kind of sad, honestly. But you do have quite a bit of... Nope. Money, so I can sell you one of these and get my speech up to 81.
All right, then.
Yes?
Freyr.
Good morning.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me knock you off of that. so that I can then turn around and...
Yes?
Can I really not get you to do shit for me? Fine. Well, I'm fairly certain that's pretty much all of the shops in town. But let's do a quick run just to make sure. This is just somebody's house. This is also just somebody's house. That's also just somebody's house. That's the barracks, prison.
Mama!
Hi, girls.
Mama, you're home. Did you bring me anything?
Of course I did.
You got me a present?
Here, have... I could just give her a really powerful dagger. I'm really tempted to do exactly that. To give her... Okay, I'm... Give me 2 seconds to calculate how long real world time that dagger paralyzes people for. 9, 8. 197. 696 divided by 60 seconds in a minute, and 60 minutes in an hour, and 24 hours in a day. That dagger paralyzes someone. That math can't possibly be right. Okay. 981. 976. 96. Divided by 60. Now divide that by 60. Now divide that by 24 hours in a day. Divided by 365 days in a year. Stabbing someone with this dagger would paralyze them for 3 years of real world time. I'm not going to give that to a child, but I've certainly given it thought. Here, have this doll instead. Besides, you already have a dagger that I'm sure is way less dangerous than the one I just gave you. Let's go talk to the Khajiit who does the black market trading.
Here for work? Get an axe.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Many fine things. I've got coin, and
Okay.
I've got merchandise.
What have you got?
Let's see what we can do.
Take your filled soul gems. I'll take your straw. I'll take your glass and your goat horns. And your blue dress. And your amber. And your madness ore, actually. And I am going to take... You don't have any arrows that are worth my while. Okay, well, that's everything I can buy from you. Which means it is time to do the deedful. And clear out your entire stock with 1 potion.
May you walk on warm sands.
Why am I glowing?
Hmm? Take a look.
I'm gonna buy all your fire wood. And then I'm going to sell you a single healing potion worth more than everything in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not silly at all. Okay, thanks.
Yes? Need something?
Alright.
Need something?
No matter what else happens, the Guards will always be grateful for everything you've done.
Yes? Beautiful things for beautiful people.
Hey, you got your money back. Great. I'm gonna buy all your flawless gemstones. And, then sell you a single potion. Now,
Yeah.
to craft a bow. I'm not sure what type of bow I'm crafting just yet, but I'm crafting a bow.
Brilliant. Good work.
Oh! I've got the materials to make a Daedric one. Awesome. That's great. Love that for me. So I'll use a Daedric one until... such a time as... See, now that's a decent jump in value of...
Hello, love.
value and damage. But I can do better than that. And we all know I can...
Need something?
Thank you, Sophie.
Might find. There now, lass.
Still don't have Hevnerax's mask. How many masks do I need to be able to open the thing? It's 3 on each side, 4 on each side, 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crap, I might actually have all of them.
Long life. to
Maybe
you,
I need
Thane.
this one. Oh, because the wooden mask isn't... Okay, so I need this one. And then all of these plus this one
Honor to you, my Thane.
go to get Canarek. Okay, that makes sense. That tracks. Yes. It's you. Oh, why did I come upstairs?
Honor
Oh,
to see
to
you again,
enchant. Yes, that's right. Move! Is it this one that has enchanting 6? I don't really need a crazy powerful enchantment on it. I just need to make sure that... So I'll take enchanting 3 to do something fun. Weapons. So we are gonna do my Daedric bow, and we are going to put Banish and Shock, I think. Oh crud, I never actually... No wonder those enchantments seem so weak. I didn't equip enchanting 3. It's okay. I've got flawless gems to spare at the
I
moment.
got you a present, Papa. I hope you like it.
Thanks.
You are being so harsh on our little girl. Why? And banish. And item. And then... suppose while we're here, I'll put away everything that's not the Daedra hearts. Because I might need those. Did I use all my Daedra hearts? I must have. Put all the things in the thingamajiggy. Okay. So that's that. Now I need to put away enchanting 3. And then I'm gonna go downstairs, equip enchanting 6.
Oh, hello. Long life to you, Thane.
And go from there. Hi, Miko. Okay, so we're going to equip my Daedric bow. And we're going to equip enchanting 6.
What's it called? Mind if I join you?
Oh, what do we want to give? The sword deals more damage. That's hilarious. Let's just mess around with some of these. Make them all super valuable so that I can sell them for even more. God knows I need more things I can just, like, instantly buy vendors out with. No, 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 no. Yes. Super valuable ebony thing. I'm never, ever, ever, ever selling Dawnbreaker. Okay. And now that my lovely new bow has been made. On to the next adventure.
Mama!
Oh.
Mama! We're playing a
Be
game.
careful, my love.
Do you want to play?
Neither of you actually engaged me in conversation, so I don't know who
Let's
asked.
hear it.
Okay. supposed to be going to the Tallmast Tavern. Where is that on my map? Also, what arrows did it equip? Daedric bow. No, seriously, what arrows are equipped? Iron? That's fine for now. Good doggo. Alright, where is this tavern? In the middle of nowhere. Of course it is. Well, at least it's not far from Miko's shack. What did I explode the second I spawned in? Sienna, Kaiden, what did I break? Okay, let's go unlock whatever that standing stone is, and then come back for this inn. And this is, of course, in prep for getting Ariel's bow, or Oriel's bow. Daddy Akatosh's bow. When we do Dawn Guard. Which is, of course, my favorite bow in the game. And why I've been picking up all of the elementally enchanted arrows, because it just makes an already fun weapon even more entertaining to just leave a trail of destruction in my wake. No necromancers? That's surprising. Okay, back the way we came. Mud crab?
Right. Great bloody job.
Hi, Mr. Mud Crab. I'll take all of that, please. But this will also help level my sneak, which is already fairly high, and help level my archery, which again will make it easier for me to do the whole archery thing with my bow. And once I actually have that bow, I've got all of what I consider my endgame gear, because I have Dawnbreaker, I've got all my magic, I've got my really badass bow for when I feel like
You're good with magic.
doing archery.
Just make sure you don't hit me with it by mistake, alright?
The only times I've ever hit you with my bow have been on purpose, Kaiden. Let's be very clear on that. Or my magic has been on purpose. There's been no accidental hitting of you with magic. On my part. There's been you accidentally running in front of my magic, but that is a different thing. Tallmast Tavern. doesn't have a mast on it. It is at least tall, that much is true. Oh.
Need something?
Jurgens. I'm looking for a high elf named Arendelle. Do you know him?
Well, baby, I only provide one kind of service here. And information ain't it. Besides, I never kiss and tell. What you see is what you get with me, sugar. So, if you're not interested in my company, I suggest you go to the bar and leave me be.
As both of those options are super condescending, I'm gonna go check stuff out at the bar,
Yeah. What do you need?
as was kind of suggested.
Need something? Take a look.
Did my game just crash? No. Well, that was weird. Okay, what can I sell you that... Here, you can have this Conjurer's Potion. And this different Conjurer's Potion. And this... Knight's Potion. Totally fair trade.
All right, then.
Do I really have to go be super condescending?
Yes.
What you did in that prison when we got coursed? Let's just say I was impressed. Well, what you see is what you get with me, sugar. So, if you're not... Ooh, I was hoping you would change your mind. Come with me, baby, and close the door behind us and get in bed, okay?
Kaiden.
Oh, I just love how soft a woman feels.
Creepy.
Come here, precious. I'll take you where you've never been before. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Mm. Ah. Oh. 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 That was divine, baby. I feel like I should pay you.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything about the elf I'm looking for?
You don't think it's that easy, do you? One romp in the sack and this girl tells her secrets? Not gonna happen, stranger, no matter how good the lovin' is. But I'd love for you to come and see me again. I'm working again tomorrow if you want some more company.
Okay. Well, I rented the bed. Except technically, no, I didn't.
Sugar, how could I forget you? And before you ask, I'm still not giving you any information. But I am available. What do you say, baby? Alright, honey. Follow me and get in bed. Mama's coming.
Don't you two look at me like that. This is intelligence gathering. And get out of the good lady's way, both of you.
Oh, I haven't been able to think of anything but you since we met. You must have done something to me. Come here, baby. I've got something special just for you. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Mm. Oh. Oh. You know, Sugar, I've been thinking about that man you were asking about. Yes, I know him. I mean, he's been here to see me a time or two. But something tells me he's a very, very bad man. But outside of being your typical racist Thalmor, I don't know anything about him. But one of the other girls said something before you showed up here.
What can you tell me?
She said instead of a tall mast, he was more like a limp sail. But she said he sure did his share of talking. I guess if you can't be good at, you know, something else, talking is the next best thing. She said he was one of those kind you wouldn't want to tell any secrets to, if you know what I mean. He said his name was Mamie. Anyway, he said he would be taking a ship out of Solitude back home soon. For all I know, he might still be there. Maybe you can still catch him there, honey.
Thank you for the tip.
Come and see me anytime, sweetheart. The next one might be on me. You never know.
Alright, let's see.
What do you need?
We've got an Imperial soldier. What? Who else frequents this place? Brina. You do your work in a much less glamorous room. Unless both of you have like separate sleeping
Need some. Yes?
quarters relative to your workspace, which I suppose is always a possibility. Meanwhile, where'd our girl go?
Need something?
What do you need?
Hey, I was thinking about a name for the shop. The Hammer and Anvil.
Aye, sweetheart.
How do you
There's
feel about
nothing
me?
I love in the world so much as you.
It's not that strange. Sorry, I had to finish the Shakespeare quote.
Too late then.
I love Much Ado About Nothing. And I don't actually know that they were deliberately quoting Shakespeare, but they were. Alright, to Solitude. To the Winking Skeever to talk to a guy about... What's the point of all this again? We're trying to... Oh, slavers. Yes.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I'm looking for a high elf named Arundel. You know him?
Who? You must be mistaking me for someone else. I know no one by that name.
Word is you're involved in slave trading business.
What? That's absolutely preposterous.
talk, or I can have Tellius throw you in jail for a very long time.
Yes, yes, I know who you are. I mean, who doesn't know about the hero of Skyrim?
Last warning. Talk.
Very well. I will talk. But only if you guarantee me you'll let me sail back home.
Agreed, as long as there's no slaves on the ship. Where's Arundel?
I don't know. I never met him, actually. I only met with one of his associates. An old bandit named Gunlock. Some say his last name is Forktongue. All I know is that Arundel sends the product to Gulag, and he takes care of getting them smuggled out of Skyrim.
And where can I find this Gulag?
I don't know exactly where he is, but I know they smuggle the product out of Skyrim from an old shipwreck on the coast northwest of here. I heard they used an old frozen cave to hold the product, and then used boats to transfer them out to one of their ships. My shipment is supposed to be on its way there now. I swear to you that is all I know.
Your product will not be shipped as you hoped it would, if I can help it.
No, I suppose it won't. Not now, at least.
You will leave Skyrim on the next possible ship.
Yes, yes, of course. As I said, I've already made those arrangements.
And if I ever see you here again, you're a dead man.
You needn't worry about that. Now then, I'll take my leave of you.
Let's go. We've got a lot to do.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Where's this shipwreck? North of Fort Herogstad. Well, at least we know that's friendly territory to move into in the immediate. Hail and well met, fellow Imperials. Well, fellow Imperial soldiers. I'm a Breton. But still. Don't mind me. A typical port inspection. Definitely not looking up anything suspicious or anything overly concerning. Definitely has nothing to do with my new base of operations in Helgen. Which I'm definitely reporting about to General Tellius. Definitely. He absolutely knows everything there is to know that's relevant about what I'm doing there. For sure.
Here we go.
Oh. Hi. Really? You really think that's a good idea? Such a senseless loss of life. Just stay out of my way.
There's nothing quite like the feeling of the ocean breeze on your face, and the scent of the salty sea air.
I mean, you're not wrong. Poor Horker. But you were convenient target practice for my ridiculously overpowered weapons. Crap. which were presumably killed by the saber cat. Shit. You don't see me. How?
You go to hell.
Alright. You're being a teensy bit extra dramatic there, Kaiden. We're absolutely gonna go save all the people in the cave, but we're gonna take care of what's over here first. Orphan's Tear discovered. Let's pick up some extra loot and some extra money. Because you can never quite have too many Nordic barnacles. And, I mean, I suppose I've got everything I need because I've got my enchantments for water breathing on my gear. Let's go check and see if we can find anything fun anywhere down here. Looks like the answer is going to be no. Which is a shame. Oh, unless any of these clams decide to have pearls in them for some reason. That's not quite how pearls or clams work. Alright, let's go see what we can manage over at that cave. Get all the captives free, be local heroes yet again. Continue to remind the scum of Skyrim that you don't get on the bad side of the Dragonborn. No. Definitely not.
What was that?
Okay, so that's everyone that's outside, or at least it should be. Which means I can go around and do some looting. Alright, that is that. The Orphan's Tier Mine. Save all of you, I promise.
What's that? Arrows, Dwarven Bow of Freezing. Daedric Buckler, I'll take. This may... I'm gonna take all your Boethia stuff. Let your ugly mug just sit there. I'm gonna see if I can free the prisoners without your key. Because I could still use a little bit more lockpicking experience. Nope, I can't. Fine, I'll take your stupid key.
Who you are, friend, but thank you. Will you go check outside and make sure it's safe for us to leave? I heard that bandit say there's some others on the way to ship us out of here. That's my wife and son in there. I've got to help them. He's not going... I'll go see what I don't know who you are, friend, but thank you. Will you go check outside and make sure it's safe for us to leave?
Yes?
Yes?
Need something?
I mean, no one's gonna take you guys. Not on my watch.
You are starting to become a nuisance. Find her and take her to my quarters.
Oh, big mistake.
To see your friendly coming back around. Oh, don't worry. The paralysis isn't permanent.
What have you done?
There's no harm in you knowing. It's a spell. I am one of only a few who can wield it these days. For a lesser skilled being, its effects are more harmful to the caster than the victim. In recent times, many died simply trying to learn it. But I have mastered it, even if it does leave me a little tired. But I don't think you really want to talk shop, do you? No, of course not. You've caused me quite the bit of trouble, you know. But be that as it may, I'm glad to finally meet you face to face.
Glad I could help, but can't say the feeling's mutual.
Yes, charming to the last, I'm sure. But you do understand, do you think, that slaughtering an entire dispatch of Old Mary's soldiers, including were it not for me, that fetid little town you're trying to rebuild would have been raped, and the Thelmore would have once and for all... Oh, you look surprised. The town, this Marcus Janus, and most of all Valerius Tiberius Arturia, and it... They were also once a great thorn in my side, and... But their time, his time, and yours, has come to an end.
You butchered his wife and children. What did you expect?
I expect him to die. The era of men has come, and, you know, we were once a very patient people. But that... I could have killed you, but I did not. Yes, good. You see, we're not so different, you and I. We're both murderers. It's all just... but yes, you are. You will see that in time, if you live.
When I live, what is it you
will
want?
go get Valerius Tiberius Arturia, and hand him over to me at the prison where you murdered my soldiers.
I'll do no such thing.
Oh, but there is where you're wrong. You will. As I said, I know everything about you and your friends. I know that yesterday he decided to take a little... You know, you just can't be too careful these days. So, as you can see, don't bring him to me and he will surely die, as will Valerius and you. This way, you at least get to... Now, you must sleep for a bit. And when you wake, you'll be back at the shore. Good to see you back around. Oh, don't worry. Now sleep. Guards, take her back to the shore.
Yes?
Which is nonsense, because I'm immune to magic, but... You know, whatever. Hey, look at how much more has been cleaned up. Elgin's really starting to look nicer again. Look at all the visible and noticeable
I've come to enjoy your
progress.
company on the road. The view is always finer from back here.
Oh, you seem to already know what's going on. Marcus has been captured by Arundel's men. He's at the prison.
How do you know this?
I was put under a spell and taken to Arundel by his men. He told me himself.
Damn it, this is what I was afraid of. Wait right there. Falco, do you have anything you want to say about this?
Valerius, I don't know anything about any of this. I swear to the gods.
You and I are the
Try that
only
again.
ones who knew Marcus was going to Riverwood. I made sure of that. You are a traitor and a liar. You didn't have anything to do with this. Then how was Marcus captured? How did they know what my friend here was up to? How did they know where Korst was hiding before? It's all very convenient, is it not?
I don't know, Valerius. I swear I don't know anything you're talking about.
Liar! Except for rescuing Korst, Arundel has known what we were doing at every turn. You didn't have time to warn anyone about that, now did you? I saw you, Falco, 2 nights ago when you thought I was asleep. I followed you and saw the messenger you met with. I should kill you right now. How could you betray me like this? How could you betray Marcus and all your brothers?
Valerius, I'm sorry. They said they have my sister and her children. They're so young. They're all I have left. They said they would kill them if I didn't tell them what they wanted to know. I didn't want to, but I had no choice.
Falco, you're a fool. Your sister and her children are already dead, or slaves by now. We'll never see them again. That much is certain. We don't have time for this. Korst, lock him in a cell downstairs. I'll deal with him later.
Yes, sir.
Fill me in on what you know.
You and I must go to the prison if Marcus is to live.
Then it has come to this at last. Perhaps today is a good day. Fill me in on what you know. Arundel, I came as you wished. Now let Marcus go. Now!
Darius, what do you think you're doing? You can't.
It's the only way, Marcus. You must know that by now. It has to end. Here and now.
So, we finally meet at last after all these years.
The game is literally
Unfortunately,
not
I'm
letting me
sorry
draw
to
my
say
weapons
you
or
fall
equip
well
new stuff.
short of the legend
Or shout.
that precede you. Keepers of Hartu, indeed.
I said, let Marcus go!
All in due time, Imperial. You know, I still remember the look on your son's face from all those years ago. It is the look of fear and death, and it's the same look on your face right now. I remember my men saying he squealed like a little girl when they beat him, and that your wife and young daughter both moaned like whores as my men ravaged them again and again and again.
I'll kill you!
Valerius, no!
Well, that can't be good, can it?
What was that?
Crap. Hide in.
Dangerous. Oof, that is.
Val, just hold tough long enough for me to kill what's left.
Nothing here.
Nope, nothing here at all. I'll take your elven arrows, though. Thalmor. Val. I know it's not going to change anything, but
least pretend for a moment that I helped.
What has Arendelle done to him?
It's some sort of paralysis spell.
It's far, far worse than any paralysis spell I've ever seen.
He used one on me, but
the life out of him.
you're right. This is much more
We have to see if
powerful.
we can help him. Val, can you hear me?
Yes, old friend. Barely. So good to be with you, old friend. I'm glad you're here.
We're going to find a way to get you out of here. Hang on, Valerius.
No, old friend. My journey has come to an end.
Don't I have like a dispel magic spell or something like that? I could have sworn. Is that in my spell tomes? Have I just not read it yet? Do. So it was listed here.
Val,
Sabrina. Children. I see my wife and my children.
Yes, old friend.
There now, lass.
Go to them. Go be with your family.
Oh my.
Valerius, he's gone.
Guys, yes, Korst. It's finished. But what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Marcus. We just couldn't let him come here to die like this. But it appears we are too late.
Yes, Korst, I understand. You men, stand at ease for a moment. I'm sorry, but these men and I would like some time alone, if you don't mind. We'll bring his body back to Helgen and prepare for a service tomorrow. Please join us in honoring our friend.
I understand. I'll
We'll
see you
wait to
tomorrow.
begin the service until you arrive. Go easy, my friend.
If it helps, I can assure you they were very much in pain when they died. I suppose let's return to Helgen.
It's like traveling with a damn shadow sometimes. How do you move about so silently?
Oh, do I have enough in speech to do the thing? Yes, I can get force redoubled to a 50% chance. Yes. Once per day cancels an active shout cooldown, allowing you to shout again immediately afterwards. Which is necessary for Dovazilon. I don't want to take it just yet, though. Because there are other perks that merit taking. party starter do? Alright, archery. Alright, let's wait.
There's good game in these woods. You could live off the land for a long time.
I could, that's true. See, darling, it's one of the things that makes Helgen so nice for people like us, is it's also not overly far from my Lakeview Manor property, which has its own complications, of course, but what property doesn't, really? And it's just a short little jaunt. Let's see what the inside of the inn looks like. And more importantly, if I can barter with someone in here. Sienna's here. Patsy.
Ah, something to wet your whistle? Or fill your belly?
They put you in charge of the tavern. There. Hello.
Need something?
I mean, honestly, Patsy, you've done quite well for yourself if all of this is, in fact, you. Sienna, can you actually come into the room? Wait, though. Is it a bedroom into another bedroom? Sienna, move. For fuck's sake. Is it really a bedroom into a bedroom? It is a bedroom into a bedroom. That's confusing.
What do you need?
Need something?
You have questions?
I mean, theoretically, I
Need
could
something?
rent a room here. I don't know why I would
Need
when I
something?
own a house here, but it's somewhere to pass the time, I suppose, because we're still playing Wait for the Funeral. I came for the service.
Thank you for coming. Please, join the others. I'd like to say a few words. I know this must be as difficult for each of you as it is for me. More so, even. You were his trusted friends, and his inner circle. Of our friend, I can assure each of you this. He told me that he was truly happy again, for the first time in many, many years. I don't presume to have words that might assuage the grief you must feel. You will each have to find your own solace in whatever manner suits each of you best. If this were a proper military funeral, you would most likely have a musician playing the blues. Many of these old songs came from ancient battlefields. They were played at the end of a long day of fighting. They were lullabies, meant to signify that all was well. Safe rest. Valerius, old friend, you will not soon be forgotten. You are safe now. You may finally be at peace. Rest.
For our friend. We.
For his memory.
We rejoice.
For this warrior.
We salute.
For ourselves.
We say goodbye.
Bye.
Have you been filled in on Falco?
Yes, I have. Please, come with me. Korst is meeting us downstairs. Let's get this over with as quickly as we can.
I would assume cells are down here somewhere. Presumably in the one's torture chamber.
Well, Falco, you succeeded in getting Valerius killed. I hope you're happy.
Marcus, I'm so sorry. They had my sister. Told me they would kill her and her children. They're all the family I have left. Please, Marcus.
Falco, did you really think you could negotiate with those maggots? Did you really think you could trust them? You are a fool. But gods, what am I going to do with you?
He is a traitor, and should die a traitor's death.
You're probably right, Korst. But I don't know. What do you think about all this? I'm concerned that Valerius' death may cloud my judgment. I don't want to make the wrong decision.
There's been enough death today. Banish him.
Yes, perhaps you're right. Korst, release him. Falco, you will not die this day. Not by my hand. But if I ever see you again, I'll kill you myself. Now go to whatever fate the gods may have waiting for you.
Oh, gods. Thank you, Marcus. But what have I done? I'll never be able to live with myself for this. Oh, gods, what have I done? Valerius is dead because of me. Oh, gods, no!
It is finished.
We did what had to be done, Korst. You're dismissed.
Yes, sir.
This whole thing with Falco has been a mess. And we've paid for it with our dearest blood. But were it not for you, we'd probably all be dead now. We owe you our lives. Seems all I do lately is keep thanking you for your help.
Killing him wouldn't have changed anything. It was the right thing to do.
I believe now that we can finally put all these things behind us and live in peace.
I hope so. Are there any new updates on the town?
Yes, well, as you can see, the construction continues to move along nicely. Patsy will run the inn for now, at least until we can find a proper innkeeper. And Sienna and Balfring have both decided they no longer want to live a soldier's life and wish to retire. As you probably already know, Balfring is a skilled blacksmith, and Sienna is becoming quite skilled in her armoring craft. They both want to work together and open a shop, and who am I to stand in their way? You should be. There's also one of the workers, the Argonian woman, who wants to open an alchemy shop once the construction's finished. As far as I'm concerned, she's earned it, and any town worth its weight needs an alchemy shop.
If Balfrig and Sienna are retiring, what about Korst and Alton?
Korst? Oh, he'll never retire. He'll die an old soldier with his boots still on. It's just what he does. But this is a good thing, as he's needed to help keep the guards on their toes. Alton, he'll stay on and help Korst, while he continues his studies of the old Redguard ways of the sword singers. It's such a shame that art has been lost to the sands of time and history. Maybe he can learn enough to revive the old ways someday. When people lose connection with their heritage, they lose a part of themselves, you know.
And what about you?
Who, me? Well, I've decided to reach out to a few wholesalers I know and start up the old shop again, right here in Helgen. So keep your eyes open for the store to open. I'm sure you'll find some things you can use. Other than that, once the construction's finished, a couple of the workers have said they'd stay on and work around town. You know, just general maintenance and so forth. But we need them, that's for sure. A couple more may even join the town guard.
You've done a great job with the town, but you know it needs a leader.
No. My leading days are over. I'm ready to settle down and live a quiet, peaceful life. When we're ready, we'll most likely set up a small town council. And then we can each take turns, acting as sort of but none of this would ever have been possible without you. This new town owes its very existence to you.
And Valerius, too.
Yes, Valerius, too. I've decided to commemorate the town with a little something special. Oh, it's nothing elaborate, but I thought a little something in remembrance of those who have lost their lives here would be fitting. But that won't be until after the construction's finished. So keep your eyes open out by your private tower for it. And with that, my friend, don't be a stranger, friend. I'm sure all the merchants will give their best prices to you. I'm proud, very proud, to have known you. I hope to see you soon.
I just can't believe Okay, what is it?
Alright, so that's Helgen reborn for the most part. I suppose we can
You know, I'm glad I found a sturdy place to settle down.
do a bunch on Zell.
We can't actually fully do the quest, but we can run our way out over to the Dwemer Ruin and prepare to go from there. God, I love Helgen Reborn. Like, Helgen and Winterhold Reborn mods are some of my favorites. Like, anything that takes some of the destruction of default Skyrim and says, you know, it's unacceptable that people just kind of let that be the way the world works afterwards. I love when the game kind of flips that script and makes it more acceptable. Hello there, teddy bear friends. Oh. What the? Do we have another dragon? No. Oh, yes, we do.
Do you want some more?
Hi. Darklight Tower, I'm gonna have to deal with you eventually, but again, I'm holding off on Darklight because I know what the plot there is, and I want the person that you recruit there to be a steward for a very particular one of my Hearthfire homes. Also, hello, Largishburg. I just casually explode everything now. Now, somewhere over here should be a giant attacking my good friends in Largishburg. Hi, I'm Bloodkin. Hey, Tub. What the hell? That's not us you're attacking, is it?
That can't be good.
Oh.
I'm damn near unbeatable.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Oh, I'm hurting all over.
Forgive Ugor's harsh words. She... No. Please. How cheap. Your Mars refuses help. Your Mars has... I must petition. But I cannot. I beg of you. Can you bring me troll fat and a Daedra heart?
Yeah, eventually.
I have no wish to depend on strength.
Look around. There might be troll fat laying around here. But... just where the hell are we supposed to find a Daedric heart?
In the chest of a Daedra, or back at the house. We've got quite a few there.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
my money kaiden is on... rip it out of the chest of a Daedra. Or I suppose go buy some up at the College of Winterhold. And there's always selling. Quite like Dwemer Ruins. But I am going to quick save before going in because I know there's going to be a cutscene once we go inside, and I don't want to run that cutscene now because I need to get over to my brother's for live streaming with him. So, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.